Up next, the Bucks taking on the Warriors. For Milwaukee, they've started the season with an even 1-1 split, shooting to get on the better side of 500 tonight. Warriors, Bucks.
Yes, y'all.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Towns is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Williams. And it's Powell in at point guard. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now Powell. Outside Williams. Back to Powell. Towns, a screen on Porter. Powell for three. It's good from long range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Markkanen sets the pick for Porter. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell. Sexton kicks to Powell. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Powell's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Aldama can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Left side, Sexton. Baseline jumper. Porter pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Markkanen. And here's Porter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Podziemski, defended by Sexton. Antetokounmpo against Markkanen. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Powell. Porter, no luck.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Williams dishes to Powell. Giannis with it. Lets it fly. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. And Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here are the Warriors now. Porter looking it over. There's a screen by Aldama. The kick out to Porter. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Powell finds Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Sexton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
A shot by Podziemski, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Powell, the pass to Towns. Giannis against Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. From past the arc. And the Bucks miss again. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The kick out to Porter. Sinks the triple. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Powell. Here's Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Pass to Aldama. There's Porter with the 3. Sexton grabs the board.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Giannis, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Podziemski. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Towns, the screen. Powell for 3. Score of the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Hodges checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Williamson is checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Pass to Podziemski. The kick out to Porter. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Aldama. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable.
Porter finds Podziemski. Up top, Porter. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Towns with the steal. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And Hodges kicks to Porter. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Giannis. Missed the chippy right there.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
There's a screen by Aldama. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot clock at 6. There's Porter with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Now here's Powell. He's defended by Podziemski. Powell, the pass to Antetokounmpo. With the fadeaway. Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
There's a screen to the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Trent's checked in. And both free throws good for Hodges. Milwaukee leading by 3. Mr. Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
He hits both from the stripe.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Pass to Hodges. Now Podziemski. Now here's Porter. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Hodges. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Bucks leading by 4. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Hodges against Towns. Hodges with a screen on Williams. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Just 4 to shoot. Porter with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hodges with a screen on Williams. Williams against Porter. From 13, and the Warriors taking on 2 more.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Trent with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Loads it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Hodges with a screen on Trent. Pass to Podziemski. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Bucks leading by 3. And some changes here for the Warriors. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Brown out there with Hodges. Then it's Porter. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here is Porter. He's got 10. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Towns, the screen. Drops in the tray. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Down low. Here's Pajemski. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shannon passes to Giannis. Towns, the screen. Here's Giannis. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Now Pajemski. A 17-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Shannon passes to Williamson. Shoots over Pajemski. And it's Williamson missing. Warriors trail by 21. And here's Porter. He's got 10. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter. Milwaukee has gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Shannon. Warriors with the rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here he goes. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Love how selfless he is setting grid screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Get up and make some noise for your Warriors dance team.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Warriors. Michael Porter comes in for Brown. Towns finds Sexton. Powell the pass to Williams. Towns with it. Uncovered. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Sexton against Porter. Pass to Towns. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Good on the triple. Sexton's got 6.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Antetokounmpo against Markkanen. Now Porter lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Towns. The Warriors pull it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a screen by Aldama. Porter against Sexton. Right side, Porter. Nice D from Sexton. And so it's Milwaukee with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
When I look at the Bucks, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Bucks.
They have been.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Sexton. Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Powell. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And Porter, here we go. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Now here's Powell. Inside, Antetokounmpo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Porter against Powell. Porter passes to Aldama. Markkanen dishes to Porter. Here's Podziemski. They get it back. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Warriors, number 1.
They made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Bucks leading by 19 points. Here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5
have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
There's a screen by Aldama. The kick out to Porter. Back to Porter. Markkanen in the corner. Here's Podziemski. The three-pointer, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order. These days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Towns finds Williams. Bucks passing it around. Williams went outside.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Towns sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Porter, here we go. From about 19 feet, Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got his first 2 points of the night. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Watch him.
Antetokounmpo against Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Sexton's got 9.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Time to make some noise. Here they come. Your Warriors quick
The second part of November here. A quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. You look at San Antonio. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The finish and the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Pass to Porter. Back to Porter. Shoots the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
A moment here to see the stats for Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific season, he's averaged 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
Here's Sexton. Denial. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. The rebound by the Bucks. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight.
Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. They've got Markkanen. Porter is out there with Michael Porter. And there's Hodges. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. And it's Porter with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. To the left wing. Fires from deep. Aldama gets the bucket.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Williamson. Aldama with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Trent passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
There's a screen by Aldama. The kick out to Brown. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Davison. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porter's got 8 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Brown. Porter with it. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Shannon. Williamson with it. Over Brown. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And Porter, here we go. Here's Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. Driving in. Puts it up from 12. Porter, no luck. Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Now, here's Trent, defended by Aldama. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 8 points in the quarter.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Here's Porter. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Davison, guarded by Porter. Davison, the pass to Shannon. Here's Williamson, goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
Such a finesse shot for some bigs. Zion's, though, staying composed and able to knock it down.
Pass to Aldama. Brown outside. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Shannon, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
The screen from Brown to the inside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 9th assist in the game now.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
The Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Now here's Capella. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Davison. The three. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Williamson against Porter. Into the lane and finished off by Porter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
That free throw good from Williamson. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. .129 left in the game. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Melton. Green with a screen on Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Porter with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Golden State. There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Offline with his three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Now Porter. Off with the layup. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.